Side 975, man. Ready, Set Radio. Live in studio right now. One of my favorite rappers. This dude is killing the game. Kendrick Lamar in the building.
Yes, sir. What up with it, boy?
Man, I'm chilling. It's nice to finally meet you, man. I'm a big fan. This is your year so far, homie.
I'm trying, man.
Section 80.
Yeah,
That's what it's about right now.
Right.
What is of course the response has been crazy, man. Like how do you feel about the feedback from the project so far?
Man, I love it, man. Everybody's been real receptive. The accomplishment, was to go in with a project that spoke about my generation.
Yeah.
I mean, people I grew up with, basically.
Yeah.
And people around the world, man, that's my age. And I said Section 80, everything from 1980s all the way to 2011.
Right.
That's what I represent. That's what I speak for. And I feel like I accomplished it because I go in these streets and they be like,
man,
yeah, you did it for us.
And it was just kind of like the way you had the skits laid out throughout the album.
Yeah.
It was just perfect,
Yeah, man.
You released it on iTunes, and I remember, I think Dave tweeted, like, I think it was top 5 or something on the rap charts or something. What was the highest it got?
It peaked to 1.
It got up to number 1. That's crazy because I knew that's what I appreciate about what you guys are doing. You guys are kind of making it okay to, like, yo, it's okay to sell your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of people, talk about how whack music is out and they tired of hearing this and that.
Right.
Well, the percentage that's good, let's go out and support it. And that's how we're going to get it back to the forefront.
Because the last, 2 or 3 years, it's like everyone's putting out everything for free. And it's, I think people are starting to get spoiled. And, it's good that, you came out, hit number 1 on iTunes.
Yeah.
And same thing, like Absol did the same thing with his project. Schoolboy Q did the same thing with his project. What's next for you as a solo artist? What's the next project?
It's the debut album.
The official debut album.
The official debut album. When I went into Section 80, I wanted that to be a solidify as a warm-up for what I really am about to do.
That's a hell of a warm-up, son.
Yeah, so once the debut come out, everybody can get the whole collection and really know who Kendrick Lamar is.
Everyone's being hella secretive with album titles as of late. Are you one of those guys?
I'm up in the air right now. I got an idea.
You got an idea?
What I want to call it, but I want to get the music first. And
right. How far are you into recording? Have you started?
I have so much material, man. I just keep.
You probably got stuff in the can, huh?
Yeah. I have probably like 70%.
70%?
I can't really give a percentage because I have so much music and I just constantly record and come up with new ideas.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna make it and what's not gonna make it.
Right, exactly.
Who do you what as far as features on the new album? It's your debut album.
Yeah.
Some people with the debut album, they have a lot of features. Nas only had one feature on Illmatic. What is your stance on that? Who do you want to get on the album? Are you gonna go dolo on it or?
I really want to go dolo on it because I really want to get the full story out, and make it make sense. If I do a feature, it has to make 100% the best sense in the world. I don't really want to force nothing. Well, all of my music, I don't like to force. Even the features I do within my camp.
Right.
Them features have to make sense with me. I can't just do it just because Schoolboy Q, you the homie, and J-Rock, you the homie, Ab, you the homie.
Right.
You have to be organic.
Gotta be. That's how good music is made. So, you are doing okay on the independent level.
Yeah, man.
You definitely don't need a major label. You're probably the hottest, one of the top 3 hottest cats in the game right now.
Right.
I know if you want. I know you're not signed. I know you're rolling with TDE.
Mm-hmm.
Is the major label? Is that something you're gonna look into?
It's definitely something we're looking into now, just because we know that we made the groundwork.
Yeah.
And opposed to 7 years ago, would have been somebody knocking on independent label, knocking on the major label door, and then being signed and getting our whole thing reconstructed the way they want to do it. So
whoever signs, like if whoever decides to like get a TDE for like distribution or whatever, they're coming up.
Right.
So that is an option. I know. Is Aftermath on the table?
It's an option.
That is an option.
It's an option.
You probably got everybody's an option right now.
Right. Yeah.
You probably just pick and choose, man.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing, because at one point we was knocking on label's door, man.
Right. Now they're knocking on your door.
Mess with the kid, and it just feels organic, and the best way it can come out is them knowing and understanding the groundwork that we done, and just want to be a part of it and make it that much more bigger. Not going into a situation where the whole viral and the plan gets switched up because we see y'all as an entity and what y'all done.
Right.
We're our own entity first.
It's kind of the same thing kind of happened with Wiz. It's like how Wiz came up.
Exactly.
He had his run with the labels, but he kind of just laid the groundwork and everybody came to him. And,
man.
So I had a question that I had to ask because on Overly Dedicated, you have HOC, the song.
Yeah.
All right, and then on Section 80, there's like a weed pipe on the cover.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's the Cushion Corinthian song. So in between those two projects,
yeah,
you picked up on the Kush?
Nah. See, the thing is, a lot of people. I'm glad that you asked that.
Okay,
too,
yeah, because I'm like, that's
yeah.
one question. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't smoke weed personally, and I was like, all right, cool. Finally, a rapper that don't
Right,
smoke, I can
right.
ride with.
I mean, Overly Dedicated was more about me.
Yeah,
Section 80 is really
it's about your people. Yeah, about everybody.
So when I say Cushion Corinthians, this is a story. I mean, I put jabs in it by myself, but the song is basically based around, you know, one of my homeboys.
Okay.
Or his homeboy. You
know, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, because me and my boy, we were like, when Section 80 first came out, that's the first thing we noticed on when the artwork came out. We're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I thought Kendrick didn't smoke. There's a pipe on the cover. What the hell?
Yeah, that's our generation. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Smoking it's not even I wouldn't even say a cool thing to do anymore. It's just a fad now. It's a trendy thing to do. So
it is.
That's why I make a lot of them referencing Section 80.
Yeah, that's what's up. As far as J. Cole is concerned, I know you guys have a close. He produced High Power.
Yes, sir.
Murder that beat.
Appreciate it.
There's been talk that you guys are going to drop something together. Is that already been recorded? Is it in the can?
We have a lot of material, but the thing is, we got to work around each other's schedules right now to really
just leak one record. Just one.
Right.
Yeah, just give us one.
Everybody's waiting, man. It's really anticipated.
Yeah, for real.
We just really want to sit and lock in and structure everything on a organic level instead of going through conflicts of schedule.
Yeah, I interviewed him like probably in December, and that was the one. I remember when we was talking, and I was like, "Yo, who you checking for right now?" He was like, "Kendrick." This was before y'all met, because I remember like 2 weeks later, the video like when you guys met and all that came out.
Right.
He was like, "Kendrick Lamar, son."
Right.
He's like, he needs to be front and center on the XXL cover. No one is fucking with him.
Yeah, that's my dude, man.
So yeah, dude was riding for you for real. Yeah. And you know what I appreciate about your style, your music, like you said, it's organic. Like you had like you don't sound like anybody to me.
Right.
Like I think your flow is original.
Yeah.
You make good hip hop music, man, and that's something that is starting to slowly, I think, come back a little bit.
Yeah, man. That's just something that took really a lot of years of just preparation. And it's funny you say that because the beginning of me actually doing music, I sounded like everybody else.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man. I studied Pac.
You know, you know what's funny is I met you a long ass time ago in Phoenix, Arizona, at the studio in Mesa, Arizona. J Rock was there.
Yep, I was a Rock.
What's it called? What was the name of the studio? Salt Mine.
Salt Mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a brief meeting, but I didn't know who the hell you were back then.
Yeah, I was in the cut, man.
You was
soaking up the game. Yep.
Yeah. As far as I saw something online that you had like some sort of like Tupac had visited you in a dream or something, and that was kind of that inspired you to do High Power. Am I getting that right?
Yeah. Well, not that record. It inspired me to do the type of music that I'm doing now, just in general. You know, as far as music that touch people and music that moves people.
Right.
You know, whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're depressed, just something that you can relate to. And that's a real visual, man, that I got, man.
That's
my dream.
Crazy.
Yeah. And,
how long ago did that happen?
I want to say at least. How long High Power been out?
4 or 5 months. Yeah, about 5, 6 months. Damn.
Yep, around that time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I went in the studio probably like the next few days and really rocked out on the record. I already had it premeditated, but it really gave me the extra go to.
Were you a big Tupac? I mean, you're from Cali, of course. Were you big on Tupac coming up?
Of course, you know. But the thing was about it, I mean, we always young cats growing up in LA, so we didn't really know how big of an artist this person was because we couldn't really interpret it being 8, 9 years old. We just see our older cousins.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh, so we're the same age,
right?
So like we kind of came up like like I was like I was like 7 when Tupac died or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
8, 9, yeah.
Yeah, and like I mean like us like we came up on like DMX and Jay-Z,
yes, sir.
No Limit Records,
yes, sir. Cash Money,
Cash Money, and 50 even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why like that's because you have a lot of. I would say that you're like you make real hip hop music.
Yeah.
What were some of your like main influences? I mean, besides Pac.
And besides Pac, well, I started rhyming off DMX's first album.
Man, classic.
Yeah,
oh my God, that album does not get talked about enough.
I'll never forget. I was in 7th grade. My homie Antonio just threw the CD in my hand.
Man, Rough Riders was the movement back then. Man. Damn.
I put that in, man, and I was blasting it.
Yeah.
Man, I started penning my own music.
So DMX is
DMX, yeah.
DMX and Kendrick on a record would be crazy.
Oh man, dope.
That would be nuts.
Dope.
Man,
Come on, X.
Yeah, next time you're out in Arizona, you gotta holler at the homie.
Right.
Hopefully he's in the,
right.
he's all good. He won't be back in jail by then. Hopefully.
Yeah, he should be straight, man.
He should be straight.
God willing.
Detox, man.
Yes, sir.
I know you're a part of the creative process with the album. I know you've been in there in the
sir.
studio. I mean, what is your insight on that? Is it going to come out? Because I know it was supposed to come out
right.
in April, and then
right.
I
never thought I was a perfectionist. I thought I was the biggest.
You thought you were a perfectionist?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dre's a perfectionist.
Dre is the king perfection. He's the king
I'm
ear.
like, they crashed a Lambo in the music video.
Yeah,
You'd think
man.
that'd be like, okay, let's put this fucking album out.
Yeah. He has the king ear, man. And when it's all said and done, people go
what is
have the answer for it.
Your role? Have you done any writing for Dre? Ghost writing at all, or are you just featured on the album?
A little bit of everything, man. He lets me go in the studio and just let me vibe out, and that's what I love the most about it. Is really no restraints, because he believes in my sound and my music that much more. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Your boy J Rock just dropped his album.
Yes, sir.
On Strange Music, TDE.
Yes, sir.
Who Gonna Love Me?
Yes, sir.
Great record. You just did the Game record.
Yeah.
I know, Game was kind of like the face of the West Coast for a long time. I mean, I'd say Game's kind of not been as big as he was, but he still kind of is the main dude,
Exactly.
How did that record come about?
He basically just reached out. Well, I'll take it back. We've been rocking with Game. I've been rocking with Game since I was probably like 18.
Right.
My dude Top Dog, he made the connection.
That song's stupid.
Yeah,
That's,
man.
Because I listened to Watch the Throne, right, and I was very disappointed. And then I listened, and I'm a self-admitted Kanye stan, like on everything. I fucking love Kanye. But I was very disappointed.
Okay.
The Red album, all I heard was the first song with you on. I was like, man, this is already better than Watch the Throne. Right?
Dope, man. That's dope. I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard the whole album yet.
No,
I'm gonna wait till that mud drop.
It's certainly dope. What is your thoughts on Watch the Throne? That's the biggest thing going on right now in the game.
Watch the Throne. I like it. I ain't even front.
It's something that has to grow on you, I think.
Yeah, I rolled with it for a while in the iPod, and I really started.
Because the first time I listened to it, I was like, Each time I listen to it, I mean, there's some records on there that are.
I mean, I like it just because of the fact I understand. I can get it. I mean, I can't relate to it.
I can't relate to
it. But I understand, what they was doing. And
yeah, there's just stunting out for a whole,
Watch the Throne. I mean, these two kings right here.
Watch the damn throne. That shit crazy. Right now, we're about to hop into the first song.
Yes, sir.
On Section 80. It's my joint, man. What can you tell us about this song? It's F Your Ethnicity.
F Your Ethnicity. I got inspired off this song, to write this song because a particular show that I had in L.A., I looked in the crowd and I seen all these different type of beautiful people, man. And
hip-hop, man.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy how music can bring people together like that. I once dreamed that, thought about doing a show, a big venue, and it'd just be all, minority.
Yeah.
But now
so who cares?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who
love
cares?
Is love.
Yep. F Your Ethnicity.
There it is. Let's get it. It's Hot 975, Ready Set Radio.
Yes, sir.